Today's June the 8th, 2020, 7 p.m. This time we'll begin our public hearing for our FY 2021 budget. We're having a public hearing here at the town office due to the fact that it was publicized there and we could not delay the public hearing again. So that's the reason why we're having it here. At this time, there are no citizens in the room. I don't see any on the screen. So our proposed budget for this year, I'll read over this real quick. Proposed budget. The public hearing is being conducted to consider comments and questions of interested citizens regarding the proposed budget for 2021 fiscal year operating budget. Proposed budget for expenditures and revenues is $1,020,769,000 or $769. The town tax rate is proposed to remain at 35 cents per $100 of full value assessment of property in the town of Union Bridge. Town property tax rate is proposed to remain at 75 cents per $100 of assessed value. Public hearing was advertised in the Carroll County Times on Monday, May the 11th, 2020. Comments and questions? I don't see any coming up on the screen anywhere. We're going to go ahead. At this time, we are going to close a motion to close the public hearing, and then we'll go into the regular count.
I make a motion that we close the public hearing.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a
Hey,
motion.
sorry. I was running back and forth. It might be a little too late. We just had to let.
Go ahead, Perry. Go ahead.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to close the public hearing at this time. Are there any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Notice? Okay, motion's carried and the public hearing for the proposed budget is closed. And at this time, we'll go into our regular meeting. We'll open up our regular meeting at this time. I have approximate time right now is 7:07 according to Verizon. So at this time, we'll have our meeting, and under the mayor's report, been kind of busy to blast ever since we've been having these virtual meetings. Every week we have a meeting with the other mayors. I have a meeting every week with the other mayors in Carroll County to do a virtual meeting to discuss the closings and the openings of different things that are opening up in our towns. So that's been pretty beneficial. We have meetings once a week with the Maryland Municipal League, and they've been putting out a newsletter every week what's going on in different places. Everybody should be getting that on the MML website. And every Friday we have a elected officials only meeting with the governor's staff, and it's 11:30, and that's by invitation only. So we have that meeting every week with his staff and with what they're doing with different, like the budget and financing and different programs that they have going. So that is every week also. Other than that, it's been pretty busy, but trying to keep up with what's been going on, trying to get businesses open. They did go to phase one is open fully. Usually we have some of our businesses in town open, but still like to thank all the businesses that are participating, keeping their doors open, and so they can take care of our customers in town. So at this time, I would like to, if everybody is satisfied, to have a motion to pass our budget ordinance number 315-A.
I'll make a motion that we pass budget ordinance number 315-A fiscal year 2020-2021 budget for expenditures and revenues of $1,020,769 with the town tax rate to remain at 35 cents per $100 of full value assessment of property in the town of Union Bridge. The town personal property tax rate will remain at 75 cents per $100 of assessed value.
I'll second it.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Are there any questions? Hearing none. All those in favor, ayes.
Aye.
Aye.
Any noes? Motion's carried. Okay. Thank you. The only thing I have other to report is that starting tomorrow, the front door will be open coming into the town office, only into the foyer. There's hand sanitizer there for anyone that comes in. They will only be able to get into the foyer only. The playgrounds will be open, but not the basketball courts. The health department says we can't open the basketball courts because everybody's playing with the balls and it'd be many multiple uses. I guess most people know by now, I think it was June the 1st, our parking meters, ladies started back to work. So the parking meters are working now. I saw some tickets on cars today. So hopefully people will get the hint and start putting money back in their meters. That is about all. And then as of today, I think they said there was 200 and almost 300 people have signed up for the summer conference to do a virtual conference this summer. That has picked up over last week, so they're pretty good now. They were afraid they weren't going to get enough, but at least that's going to take place. Some of that is going to be, well, it's going to be virtual. A lot of the things that's going on there will be, short. It's going to be Monday and Tuesday this year instead of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the opening ceremony will be Monday morning. Then there'll be classes Monday, there'll be classes Tuesday, and Tuesday afternoon, President Ryan Spiegel will be giving his speech going out, and immediately following that, I'll be giving my speech coming in as incoming president, and then immediately after mine will be the governor will give his speech for us, and then the conference will be over roughly about 3:30, 4 o'clock on Monday or on Tuesday afternoon. So, that's all I have planned for right now. You know, the mayors were talking last week. There would be no, we always had a joint meeting with Carroll and Frederick County. That will not happen this year. They were talking about maybe once this thing all opens up, maybe doing just a Carroll County meeting so that everybody can get their certificates of appreciation and things like that. But they're waiting to see what's going to happen as far as opening up Maryland and Carroll County. Other than that, that's about all that I have for now. So
Perry,
go into miscellaneous discussion. Yes.
Perry, I just wanted to
Yes.
remind you that this ordinance will take effect 20 days after the date of its signing by the
Right.
mayor. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go into other discussion. Does anyone else have anything for us this evening?
I'm going to meet with White Pine on Friday. I'm not Friday, tomorrow, in fact, at 2 o'clock. And do a little survey of some of these streets. I know we got a decrease in our funding, so we'll have to act accordingly. So,
And I guess people, you know, as far as our budget, people should be aware that there probably next year there's going to be some amendments to the budget because of the income that might be coming in or may not be coming in. So we're going to have to keep on it very closely because I'm almost sure with some budget shortfalls throughout the state and the county, we're probably going to have to make some budget amendments next year. And unfortunately, we got a notice last week, HR funding is going to be hit again this year and next year. So they're going to take from us again. So that's not going to be as good as it has been. And it's not going to be what they promised us to, go for the sunset where we're going to get our full funding in another couple of years. We're going to still keep fighting for it, see what happens. Okay. Anyone else? Ellen, how you feeling this evening?
Little stiff and not really sore, just discomfort, but other than that, doing well. The other thing that might affect the budget, I don't know, is the fact that we're now going to have to pay for our recycling to be taken to the landfill, at the landfill instead of just for the transportation of it. So that's going to increase the cost for that too.
That is something that I did try to pad the budget for. So hopefully we'll be good there, but we'll see.
I think
have
that's
such an
$35 a ton this year.
Yeah, it's still less than what it would cost to put it out as trash. So we still want our residents to continue recycling because it'll still cost us less for that than it will for what we pay for trash to go to the landfill.
That's correct.
Other than that, I don't have anything.
Okay. Amy?
I haven't received any calls. All is well.
That's a good thing, right?
I know.
Okay, Edgar, how we doing?
I'm doing all right. I got 2 quotes back for the roof. I'm waiting, should meet with the other contractor sometime this week yet. So that's where we're staying on that.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Laura?
I have not received any calls about lights, so we're good there.
Okay, and you, I talked to you, what, a week and a half ago, we ordered some more,
Brackets.
brackets for the banners because we have some more military banners to go up, and they'll go up just as soon as we get them. And I dream big. We're going to put some of their welcome to Union Bridge banners on the entrances of town. Have to get the brackets to come in. Talk to the business association. I think they're going to cover the brackets this time. So we can get
Good. Yeah, so I did order
more of those
brackets.
brackets up.
I
think
have
we're
not
gonna
heard
have to
back from
maybe
them
go on.
yet. Oops. So,
I think we're going to have to go on Broadway with some of these military banners. I mean, I'm glad that people are really getting them. I think it was a good thing that, we started, Union Bridge, Town started, Union Bridge was that town to start. Unfortunately, the city of Westminster doesn't have many as large as they are. So I think we're going and showing our military people that we're proud of what they're doing. And speaking of military people, June the 23rd, I have a grandson that has enlisted into the United States Army, and he will be going for boot camp June the 23rd. So pretty proud of him for that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Laura, do you have some extra brackets for our poles our light poles out here?
we ordered 10. That's what, but they're not in yet.
Okay.
And if nobody hasn't noticed, down along the walking trail, has put a swing up down there as a picnic table. People are really using it. They're going down and they are, some of them are sitting down there and they think they're at the beach. They're getting in and out of the stream. They're having a good time down there. They're swinging on the swing. And that park has been mowed and it really looks very, very good down there. Anybody knows anybody that has a drone, I'd really like to get a picture of it now. And we had this what Mike has put us in for the state of Maryland. I'd like to send that in because we can probably get a big plaque for there because walking trail also certifies as sustainability for your community. So we're already on that sustainability group. I think if we can get a picture of that drone, or get a drone to take a picture of that and send that in, we ought to be able to, it's a great big yellow plaque they give you for that to keep those down there. I think we're in line for that. We can find some kind of drone.
I tell you, I was a little bit past 9 o'clock this morning. I had to do some trimming. When it rains, some of these branches hang down, and there was already 3 kids up there at that sandbar in the water. This is after 9 o'clock this morning. So that's a hot area right there right now.
They're having a lot of fun down
Yeah.
Okay, our next, no one has anything else. Dawn, do you have anything for us?
No, I don't have anything else. I think that about covers everything.
Okay. All right, well, our next council meeting will be next Monday, June the 15th. And we will do that virtual, so everybody can stay home, because this has been a real pain trying to get everything hooked up here this evening. We're going to go back to virtual until the governor opens up things. And so our council meetings from now on will be virtual until it opens up, where we can get people back in the building. So if no one has anything else, I think we're in line for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to adjourn. Any question? Hearing none. We have a vote. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Noes? Okay, motion's carried, and we will see you next Monday night at 7 o'clock at a virtual meeting. Thank you very much.